April 19th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. Welcome to almost the weekend. Just to make sure you guys know, on April 23rd next week, Facebook's not allowing any live videos in groups anymore. I'll still be able to post the show into the group after the fact. But if you want to watch live, head to YouTube and subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss when we go live. Of course, we'll go live every morning at 9 a.m., but we're adding other content to our channel. So if you want to be a part of everything we're doing, make sure you click those notifications, subscribe to the channel. You can also like Good Morning Frederick on Facebook. It's just a page, and one day soon Facebook will allow me to post a live video into that page. I don't know what the hold time is now. Apparently there are rules, but Facebook hasn't shared any of the rules with me. So I have to just check every day that I go live to see if it'll allow me to go live in that group. I don't know if it requires a certain number of likes or what. But anyway, I will hopefully be there soon. The YouTube channel, we've got about 70 videos on the channel so far, and you can obviously share from the YouTube channel as well. Liking, sharing, and commenting is free, whatever social media you're watching on, and it helps not only the channel, myself, and spreads us even farther, but it certainly helps the small businesses. On our YouTube channel, we not only post the entire show from each day, but we post each individual segment. So if you are looking for a segment that we've done recently and you want to hear more from that person, you can actually go look at that individual video. All right, in the show description, I've put the link. Join me, although today is a super packed show. We may even go over an hour. I'm not really even sure. But there's so much going on. And as well, we have a ton of giveaways. Just text 888-465-2944. You can text one of those prizes or all of them. All the winners will be selected this evening. And if you are the winner of the Cows tickets for either tomorrow or Sunday, those will be emailed through to you. So you will get those as well. That SOS Safe Ride, we are doing that through April 30th. That is a free ride at, as many free rides as you want. It's like an all-month pass in May. So that is an amazing prize, and we want to thank Wayne Dorsey for that. I really hope that you have been enjoying the show. We are finishing week 3. It's kind of hard to believe, actually, that this is the end of the 3rd week. 15 shows so far. I've been shooting about 3 to 5 videos a day and have tons to edit and so much more great content coming your way. However, if you want to be featured, I would love to feature you. We have segments like just interesting people of Frederick, or maybe you have a small business, or maybe you are part of a nonprofit. I would love to hear from you and include you in one of our upcoming shows. All right, I want to thank our sponsor, Fox Tree Designs. They printed all my swag that I have, which are sweatshirts, t-shirts, and stickers, but they also do full coloring, lettering for signs, banners, labels, as well as vehicles. FoxTreeDesigns.com. All right, let's get into it. All right, weather sponsored by Lightbridge Academy. Grand opening is tomorrow. Thankfully, it's going to be a nice day, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and I'll be there streaming live from 10 to 11 a.m. My husband Ashley on all the technical stuff, which thank God I have him, because I don't know how I would do it without him. Tons of free stuff there tomorrow, though. The kids are going to love it. Bring them out. Today, rainy, cool, with a high of only 64. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and 68. Sunday, mostly cloudy and 63. Our temperatures are heading in the wrong direction for sure. And just in time to go back to work, Monday is sunny and 67. And Tuesday, Wednesday look partly cloudy in the low 70s. Okay, although I am on social media most of the day and surfing as many different pages and posts as I can, I tend to miss some big things. So if there's a story you think I should cover or share, please help me out by tagging me or Good Morning Frederick. You can also email me or text me any of the details about whatever you want me to cover. I am more than happy to do so. Actually, I got a suggestion, so in the next week or two, I'm going to be interviewing the Board of Education candidates who want to be interviewed and covering that for those of you who have children in FCPS. This could be very interesting to you. I'm always interested to hear what people have to say. So that's going to be coming up very soon. All right, let's look at some people doing something good. Doing Good in the Neighborhood, sponsored by We Help You Move. Whether you're moving across the street or across the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing easy. Veteran owned and a supporter of the Frederick community, WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, the death of her horse led Beth to read a book that literally changed her life, and now she's using horses to change the lives of kids in Frederick County. Meet Beth and Hearts of the Herd. On the farm, and I'm here with Beth with a brand new, fairly new nonprofit organization called Hearts of the Herd.
Yes.
And you are a teacher.
I am.
And you read a book that kind of changed your life, I think.
Absolutely, 100%. Yep, I read a book called Project Solomon after I had lost my first horse, and I don't think I've ever read a book as quickly as I did this one. As I was reading, I was all about a woman who had started a journey with starting an equine assisted therapy program on her farm. And just reading the stories and the powerful impact it had on the kids and the military veterans that she was supporting was just phenomenal. So I emailed her and made a great connection. And that was the starting point to just a quick ball rolling situation where I just took everything that she told me to do and did it. I've been connected with an amazing program out on Long Island, New York, which is where I grew up. Lisa Gaddy runs a program called Palamine. Okay. And Lisa has been a phenomenal resource to teach me more about equine assisted learning and therapy. There's been some great books that she had recommended, getting certified in horse-powered reading, which is something I'm super excited about, and incorporating into the sessions that we offer. So a lot of cool stuff. So we mainly provide services for school-age children, K through 12. So the certification, I'm EGALA certified. I'm an equine specialist. With the EGALA model, there are it's a team. So you have your equine part of the team, and then you have your mental health provider, which unfortunately she couldn't be here today, but Caitlin Reed, who also is a counselor through FCPS, is my mental health provider partner. Great. And then you also have an equine specialist who, you have to share all the experiences that you have with working with equines. And again, you have to pass the certification test. And what the model does is it really just works on helping you work together. So her job is really to work with the clients and understand and watch and be able to facilitate the sessions to go in the direction that the client is going, because really there's nothing, we don't lead most of the time. We allow the experience.
It's about the response, right? Stuff out without any human intervention.
Absolutely.
Right?
And it's just really giving them the space to be able to do that. So
awesome.
So we've partnered up with that, and their role is to just be them, and they are non-judgmental. You come out here, and that's what we want for the kids, is to be able to have a space where they can just be them. They're not judging.
All day long they're getting told to not do this, not do that, behave a certain way, and so this way they are free to kind of show you and these other people who are part of the team really maybe what the core, or help direct them in a way that's they respond to. Exactly.
Yep. And again, the horses, they don't care, what brand shoes you have on, or what you've done, what you got on that
what's
task.
on your snap.
No, exactly.
What you're Instagramming,
They don't care about any of that. And that's for me, I think that is the huge thing, is it's a way to get kids off screens
Wow.
and connected in nature.
Yeah.
And we know
Yeah.
the power of being out in nature and
Yes.
what that can do for kids, and
Yes.
just being connected to another living creature. And
Especially one so powerful, right? Yet at the same time, just babies.
Yep,
Really,
and they
really are
mirror you.
babies.
You know,
Yeah, they really do.
They sense exactly what's going on even before we do.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yes,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So right now, you know, again, kind of in the early stages, was last summer you said, right? Or
Yes.
So
Yeah.
almost a year
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
since
getting there.
establishing, which is awesome. How are you now finding the kids that you need, or how, you know, how
Getting
can
the
we-
word out there.
Yeah.
So we, you know, we're big on social media. So we've got a
That's
Facebook
great.
page and an Instagram page that we highly recommend people following us, because we'll do upcoming events.
Yep.
We do a lot of community outreach, where we recently had a great event with Frederick County Public Libraries, where we call it Learn and Grow It with a Herd. And so we brought Rory to the downtown library. It was
that's so
awesome. Even on a
fun.
rainy day, we had a great turnout. So those types of experience allow us to get the word out about who we are,
Yep.
connect a name with a face for people, and to share a little bit about our program. And like I said, we do equine, currently we're focused on equine assisted learning. So a little bit of different side from the therapy. So that's a little bit more guided for us, because
Yeah.
we really, you know, we connect with the families, we find out what the students' strengths and areas of needed growth are. And then being a teacher of almost 20 years and a
Yeah.
counselor in the school system, we know where our kids
Yeah.
are struggling, you know, overall. And also just getting that feedback from the parents. So then we're allowed to really curtail the sessions based around their specific needs, which I think is an amazing part of the program and
Yeah.
what we offer. So, yeah, we're doing our equine assisted learning currently right now. And when the parents do come to bring their child to some of these community events, we've been at Sophie Madigan's Playground a couple times
nice.
with a great turnout. It
Yeah.
allows the kids to actually participate in some of our activities that we have.
Yeah.
And so normally the horses would be involved in those activities, but we allow them to at least experience what it's like. And then that way they're getting kind of a feel for how we incorporate different math skills and reading skills and writing skills. We focus a lot on social emotional learning.
Yeah.
I would say right now, when families do reach out, that's the biggest thing that they want to help support their child, and is being able to communicate better, being able to work more cooperatively. We're seeing and will continue to see the impacts of what that did for our kids for a long time. So now it's okay, you know, so what, now what? And so we're trying to find different ways to connect with the kids in a experiential learning way, which it's just awesome to see. It really is.
Suffered because of that.
Yes, and with that, I mean, we know too that kids are spending a lot of time on screens. So
Yep.
there is not that peer-to-peer relationship and connection. So they're losing out on how to read body language. And with the horses, I mean, we spend a lot of time having the kids just observe them, simply
Yeah.
just watch them. How are they communicating with one another?
Yeah.
And we also connect the fact that they don't have words.
Right.
So yes, they may paw at the ground to tell you that they're hungry, but you have words, and what could you say instead of
Right.
you know, acting in a you know, getting dysregulated and upset.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of value in that too, and just
Is it private? Is it group?
we
Is
offer
it-
both.
Okay.
Currently, right now, we are doing groups, and I think part of that is because of the needs of the students that we're supporting.
Okay.
The parents really want to focus on that cooperation and teamwork and team building, that peer-to-peer communication. So again, like I said, we can, if I really highly suggest that if families, if they have any interest in this, and just reach out and let us know what the needs are, because
Yeah.
as I said, we are utilizing our experience as educators to really curtail and create sessions that meet the needs of the kids. So in just kind of an example of one that we did recently was on communication. And there's a lot of, in the Agala model, there's a lot of metaphors that are used in different things. So the kids together, the two of them worked to build a emotion river. And we had different emotion cards that we had already gone over and discussed. They had led the Rory around and talked about the different, we did kind of a, can you figure out the emotion just by the face thing with
Right.
with the word mass, and talked about how they knew and why. And then with their emotion river, they went and put those emotions along. And we talked about, you know, that could be a day. You might feel frustrated and then
Right.
sad and then happy 5 minutes later. So what we did is as we then got the obstacles out, and we use a lot with cones and hula
Right.
hoops and different equipment that can be used for the learning aspect of it. So then the kids went, and they went back through again with Rory, and any of the emotions that they thought would be an obstacle in their day that really might slow them down from learning or from their peer relations, communicating with others, they would put some type of obstacle there. So then the next time they came through, when they got to those obstacles, they had to figure out some type of strategy to, if they were getting dysregulated, if they were really getting frustrated or angry, what could they do? So they would share with her, I could do my breathing, and we teach them the horse breath, which is always a fun one. And they, talked about getting a drink of water, all the things that, we just talked about a variety of things, but they're communicating with each other and with the horse. There's a lot of not us and just them. Like, we'll ask the questions, but then we're like, tell Roy what you think. And so there's just that communication part. And a lot of times kids are more excited to talk to the horse than they are an adult. So, we get a lot of that. We're always taking a lot of observations and making note of that, and, building off next sessions from different things that we see.
So what is the capacity? How many kids do you think you can help? With what you have right now?
I am currently, as well as my mental health provider, we are still working full time for FCPS.
Okay.
So as I said, I would love one day for us this to be my full time thing. I'm not going to be shy about saying that. Anybody that knows me knows that.
Yeah.
I love teaching. This has really just kind of taken me in a different direction.
Yeah.
And so yes, I mean, we would love for one day for this to be something that we could partner with FCPS and other private schools to be able to offer during the school day to the kids. As I was saying, that book, Reaching for the Reins, is another amazing one. I could go on and on about that. But it's just an amazing experience. And again, they're out in nature. Their cortisol levels are down. Their blood pressure, all the good stuff is happening. So, so our capacity right now is we are mainly on the weekends and after school, especially now with it being darker later. We can do after 4:30 sessions. In the summertime, obviously, we're more available and are willing to open that up more. So, we've got a couple of fun week sessions planned from the July 15th through the 19th. We have for grades K through 2, we have 9 to 1. It's all incorporating everything that we do. So it's a little bit of reading, it's math activities, it's writing activities, it's social emotional learning activities. It's just having fun and learning about the horses. And then we have one the following week for kids grades 3 through 5. So
and does that happen here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we do have a backup plan in case there's bad weather, so we can be indoor. But a huge shout out to Starry Night, who has helped us get started through the winter, because we were ready to go, and they were like, okay, great, now it's snowing or it's muddy out, and so Starry Night was
Maryland.
amazing. Yes, it's Maryland. Spring one day and summer the next, and winter the day after. So Starry Night has been amazing in allowing us to utilize their indoor arena, and so that's.
So what's the goal for 2024? What would you like by the end of this year to have look back in it?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely would love to continue to work with our community partners as much as we can. So being connected now with the library, we're hoping that we have more opportunity to do our community outreach with them. I'd love to get connected with Boys and Girls Club or YMCA, and they're mobile, so we can bring them places. We've got a fencing area that we just immediately put up, and the horses goes in there, and we can do a lot of our activities there. So I'd love for people to reach out and say, hey, how can we get connected to you? So anything like that, we'd love to have more opportunity there, and just supporting more kids here in either a group session or individual session. So
awesome.
We really, I can't stress enough that if families are interested, just email, call, it's me that you're talking to, and I am happy to share anything that I can and learn more about the needs of the child.
Right.
So.
And so the website, Facebook, Instagram, they can get in touch. If there's one thing you want everybody to know about this whole organization, what would it be?
Yeah, if you are looking for a program that is going to help your child grow, whether it's academically or emotionally, get connected. We really want to help out as many kids as we can. The reason why we did nonprofit is because we want this available to anybody regardless of financial need. Just contact us. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't stress enough all the good stuff that these.
It's contagious. Her excitement and passion is definitely contagious.
These horses are amazing. All horses are amazing.
I know,
so, and there's some. Can I give a shout out to some other programs
You
that are getting
feel,
started?
yeah.
Absolutely. So, specifically we work with kids, but if you are an adult watching this and you've ever had a connection to an equine, Peggy Maganelli with Horses Healing Humans at Magnolia, I believe it's Magnolia Farms, is starting up a program. She does a lot with veteran work and first responders, and another one is Common Ground at Paradise Stables. They have an amazing program there as well. So this is up and coming, and there's a lot of Finding Hearts out in Urbana does some equine assisted learning. So there are programs. So if you're an adult and this is something like, wow, that would be amazing, there are different programs that are, get connected. It's amazing work.
Well, we want to thank Beth.
Thank you.
Hearts of the Herd. You're going to go check that out. Recommend, if you know, if somebody's struggling, you know, we all talk as parents, and you probably know 4 or 5 people right now who are struggling with their kids and just at their wits' end and don't know what to do.
Need something different. It's just a
Just
different.
check it out. What could it hurt?
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, we'll see.
All right, want to thank Beth from Hearts of the Herd. I actually had to cut about 15 minutes out of that. It was so fascinating, but horse therapy is awesome. And I would know, my family's had horses most of my life. You want to reach out to her. And if you are an organization that works with children and you would like for her to bring one of her horses out, they are so sweet. She also has a donkey that I wanted to take home. But yeah, so she is amazing. And now we're going to go to somebody else I think is pretty amazing. This is called People of Frederick. If you've been in Frederick a while, these club names may ring a bell. Lucas McCain's, Max Rock Bar, Players, Rabbit's Foot. If the mention of any of these places brings back fond memories, or maybe memories that you're not quite so sure about, you need to thank my next guest. I want to chat quickly to George Makrides.
Here with George Makrides, right?
Right.
And I'm learning so much new stuff. Again, I'm meeting people in person that I've known on social for a while, and we've crossed a lot of paths, but I've never sat down and chatted with you.
Right.
You got some exciting stuff coming up. I just learned a lot about back in the day in Frederick, places I used to go and frequent when I was a little younger, which was the Lucas McCain's and Players and Rabbit's Foot. That was all you and your family.
That's correct.
So a little history. Tell everyone that about how all of that came about.
My parents bought the Rabbit's Foot in 1976.
Yeah.
And I was still in college. When I got out of college, I helped them with it, and eventually took both the bars over in the early 80s.
And really created this family that you were saying that it was, if you worked for one, you worked for all. It was just all one big family.
Right. The employees went back and forth. It was fun.
Yeah. And then when did both bars close?
I sold the Rabbit's Foot 1995-ish, and then I closed the last incarnation of Lucas McCain's in 2011.
Yeah. What was your favorite incarnation of that club?
Of which one?
Either.
Well, so the Rabbit's Foot was the rock and roll days, and that was the fun. I mean, it was. People say, I went in there the other night, they look rough. It's like, but they're the nicest people in the world.
Yeah.
You know, the rock and rollers are great people,
Yes,
you know, and we had fun there.
Yeah.
Lucas McCain's was the fun times in the 90s with the dancing and all the great country music that went rock.
Yeah.
That rock country sound was fun too, and that was another great time of fun people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What is your fondest memory of all of those years? Do you have one?
Not one.
Okay.
Just there were so many great times with so many great people.
Yeah.
I had people who worked for me for 10, 20, 30 years.
That's amazing.
And it was one big, and I'm still best friends with a lot of the people who work there.
Yeah.
So.
And that's pretty good. That's a good testament to a bar owner, especially, that, you know, it was that you have maintained relationships over all these years. So you guys have gotten together since how many times over the past?
It's been about 4. This, I think, is the 4th reunion we've done. And there's no set time. Every once in a while, somebody goes, let's just do one.
Yeah. And so what brought this one on now? Just somebody saying it's been a while?
Yep. Okay. We've gotten together, saw a couple. There was an event, Ron Ross and his wife had put on an event, Christmas Cash for Kids.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody in there was like an old Rabbit's Foot, Lucas McCain's person. And we just started thinking, we should do this again. We can do it here. And then Jeff Shore, who had been a doorman, talked to the Moose, and they said, sure, you can have the room, we can do this. And then it blew up. And we said, oh my God, we've got seating of 200, capacity of 200. So that's when we moved it out to Vanish Hall.
Right. So now there is a reunion happening this Saturday, right?
Correct.
So yeah, it'll be tomorrow when you're watching this. What time and what are the details?
The doors open at 5. The first band goes on at 6. There's 4 bands.
Wow.
And the last band ends around 11.
Okay. So what bands are playing? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
You had to ask me, but
okay. I should have told him I was going to quiz him.
Motor Smoke, Joyride, Nowhere Fast, and Slipback.
Oh, okay. I recognize Slipback.
And we had like 8 bands that wanted to come, but we said, okay, which bands has the most guys that actually played at the Rabbit's Foot?
Okay.
And that's how we kind of chose
so
it.
these were all people who...
Half the members of each band actually played at the Rabbit's Foot.
I love it. I remember Ladies' Night at the Rabbit's Foot.
Those
were popular. What was that like implementing that?
So for about 16 years, every Wednesday night we had male dancers.
Yeah.
And that's part of the legend and the culture of the Rabbit's Foot, that everybody, if you grew up around here, you went Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the rock and roll bands.
Yeah.
But you came on Wednesday nights with your mom and your grandmother for the male dancers. So it just became
You are not kidding. Yeah.
And eventually, but moms would show up on weekends with their kids and having fun too. So it was a weird culture.
It was very weird culture, and but it was so fun. I don't know what it was about that time, maybe because it's so long ago. Maybe I don't remember as clearly, but it was a great time always.
Well, you were allowed to have fun in a bar back then.
Yeah, well, you
could
definitely
push the envelope, and you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, you were. What is it about the bar business that you maybe miss now that you're kind of working the shirt and collar job?
Well, I always worked a shirt and collar job.
Yeah.
They always called me Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So during the day, I was doing my banking and real estate. And at nighttime, I had the bars. For me, it was always a business.
Yeah.
And I liked entertaining people and making sure people had fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't drink when I was working. The staff was not supposed to be drinking. Normally they didn't.
Yeah.
And we maintained a good place for people to come and have fun and be safe. Single women always felt safe there.
Yeah.
We just presented a persona of, this is where you can come to have fun.
Yeah.
Let your hair down. I don't care what you do for a living, how much money you make, how much you don't have. In here, everybody's the same. You're having fun.
Yeah.
And we kind of just pushed that persona in both places, and it always worked.
Yeah, well, it must have been a winning record, because to stay open for that long and to maintain, great crowds, and it was always a fun time. That's pretty good story, I think.
Yeah.
Is there anything you miss?
Well, I'm still single, so miss that side of the fun life.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But no, it's just we always making new friends, always meeting interesting people and having fun. And it was, at the end of the night, you laughed, you had fun, and it was. I don't miss going to bed at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I was just going to say the hours can't, especially now. I wouldn't miss those.
No, not at all. Getting up at 6:30 is so easy right now.
That's great. Well, where can people find you now if they're looking you up?
Facebook, I'm all over Facebook.
Yep.
I work for a company called CBM Mortgage.
Yeah.
So, and I do great deals for anybody from the old days.
There you go.
You get the friends and family rate on pricing and everything else. So that, and it's funny because I've worked a lot with friends and their children, and I'm now starting doing third generation of mortgages for people and helping them out. Yeah. And that is the actual fun part of it all too.
Yeah, because you get to relive the memories and then help people in their next journey. That's pretty good.
Yeah, did my dad actually, or did my mom?
Yeah, for real.
I don't remember.
Yeah, right. Well, look, if you want to attend the Rabbit's Foot reunion, is tomorrow. It is at the Vanish Hall, right? That's what it's called?
Right,
in Boonesboro.
At Branded Chop House, Vanish Hall. So the restaurant's in front and the hall's in the back.
Okay, so it is they're open to the public now?
This is the third weekend they've been open.
Oh, wow. Excellent. So you guys are really going to break it in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look, head on up to Boonesboro. Check out the Rabbit's Foot reunion. It's going to be a ton of fun. A lot of great live music, and probably people, if you've been around Frederick at all, you will definitely recognize there.
Definitely.
I want to thank George for sitting with me today.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's the Rabbit's Foot reunion. That is tomorrow evening at the Vanish Hall in Boonesboro. Boy, that really tested my memory, talking about all those places. I certainly do remember them, though. So much fun back in the day. All right, still so much more to come. Tiffany from Fingerboard Farm Market and Lola from Lightbridge Academy will be up after this short break.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick. They specialize in roofing, siding, windows, gutters, patios, and decks. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Special offer for Good Morning Frederick viewers, $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs scheduled before the end of this month. Call Sandra, tell her that Dani sent you, and get your roof or your siding or all that outdoor stuff checked out, because you know you're going to want to be spending time out there when the weather gets nice. Okay, I want to thank Charles Studio for their sponsorship of the Scott Key Prom. This is going to be the first ever Scott Key Prom, and I want to say hi to everybody. They're watching live right now. I just got texted a picture of me on the big screen in their room. It's awesome. These are great, great friends, and I am so excited to put on a fabulous day for them. Their first ever prom, so we've collected many dresses and suits, but we could still use some more if you have them. And I'm also looking to cover the $1,200 to help feed them a fancy-ish meal. So if you can help financially, please go to scottkeycenter.org, click on the donate button. Even $10 would help. Actually, if everyone who watched this video in the next few days even gave $5, we would be there. So that would be awesome. All right, that is going to be a great fun day. So I cannot wait to give it to them, to be honest. I think it's going to be so fun. All right, now on to our market makers. All right, Market Makers, sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. Go to atlasfloors.net, read the reviews, and schedule a quote for new flooring today. LVP, hardwood, they do it all. atlasfloors.net. And a little bit of disclosure, if you call for an estimate, it might be my little brother who shows up at your place. They do great work. Their custom work is just unbelievable. So very reasonably priced and, quick to get back to you. So you don't have to worry about, hey, reaching out and never hearing back. All right, recently I was able to visit with Tiffany at Fingerboard Farm, and if you haven't been there, I don't know what you're waiting for. It is an absolutely great place. Here's Tiffany.
Good morning, Frederick. This is Tiffany. I'm telling you, you're going to meet her several times because she's involved in a lot. But the thing I'm here for today is Fingerboard Farm Market. Tiffany and her mom, Dawn, run this amazing organization. Tell us a little bit about how Fingerboard Farm got started and where we are right now.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for having me on, Dani. Very excited to have you in our shop today.
Yeah.
At Fingerboard Farm, we are a agritourism dream. So we have many things we offer here, but today we're going to focus on the market. So in our market, you can see a lot of our products here. My mom has been growing organic hemp since 2018 when the Farm Bill passed. She was the first Maryland recipient of the legal bill to grow hemp.
She's awesome. And she started this because of some health issues.
Absolutely.
So her research led her to realize that hemp could actually help her where Western medicine was failing, I think.
And that's exactly what happened. My poor mom has been suffering for nearly 20 years with Lyme disease. Yeah. And she had tried so many things, and then finally her doctor around 2016 was like, hey, there's this thing called CBD. We're finding great results from people that suffer from inflammation, pain, anxiety.
Yeah.
Please start trying it.
Yeah.
So quickly after starting her CBD regimen, her pain started lightening up, her brain fog started going away, and she said, this is a miracle. This is the only thing I've seen strong results from. So she researched and studied and then knew that this farm bill was going to come out and applied. She had to team up with a local college to get the first application approved. But here we are now. She's been growing for 6 years. She grows without pesticides, without herbicides, and then we take that beautiful hemp flower and process it into oils, gummies,
CBD coffee, tea, and a variety of other products. So we've been really enjoying helping people with their wellness.
Yeah, and I think you have to do what you have to do, right? Your body, if you're in pain or have those issues, it's hard to just survive each day. So now she's able to not only help herself, but thousands of other people. And you guys have done so much here. When did she open here? She was to the public and everything.
Sure, like I said before, we have a lot going on. So our vacation rental started around 9 years ago.
And we're going to talk about that later. Yeah. So you guys have a property,
homestay.
A homestead here that you rent out through Airbnb and other ways.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's one thing. And then the farm part.
That was around 2018.
Okay, so she's been growing and selling since then, and it just keeps expanding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We found that we have so much space. We want to give more to the public. There's so much demand for local seasonal produce.
Yeah.
And where we are in Iamsville, there's not a lot of options.
Okay.
Other than going to Giants, but a lot of
Right.
people want to buy straight from a farm. So now we are expanding our farm operation. We're going to be growing tomatoes, zucchini, squash, acorn squash,
Yeah.
and a wide variety of other products. We're going to put them all on our website.
Okay.
But our seasonal market is going to open Mother's Day weekend.
Oh, that's excellent.
We're really excited to have the
look,
community out.
anytime you can give people access to stuff that is grown fresh, they will never go back, or not happily, to store-bought, because it's an unbelievable difference.
Absolutely.
All right, so Mother's Day weekend, you guys are having a soiree here. Tell us a little bit about that event.
Sure. So Mother's Day weekend, we are inviting vendors from all across Frederick to come and set up at our farm. We're going to be welcoming the public to come shop at our market, shop at the vendors, get those last-minute gifts for mom, and even come bring the family. We have animals you can visit and feed, lots to walk around and see. So we're trying to make this more of a destination. We want people to come, hang out, free to come, and we welcome children to come. We have peacocks that are so cool. I'll even send you home with a feather if you ask.
Yeah, the peacocks are awesome, and we'll show you those in a little bit. What's the biggest challenge, do you think, with Fingerboard Farm and Market?
Well, to be honest, I think one of the biggest challenges we're finding is there's still stigma in the CBD industry. People don't quite understand. They're scared about it. They're not really sure. And even though we're federally legal, banks still don't love us.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get the funding we need. And we've bootstrapped this whole farm, and we're really proud of that, but we're trying to take it to the next level.
Right.
Like I mentioned, we're expanding our farming operations. We need to expand on our production. So we've been working on a lot of grants. Luckily, there's tons of options available. It's just a matter of having the time to go through it all while we're running the business, secure the funding, and expand. So it's a lot, but my mom and I work really well together, and we're really excited for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is, a tough challenge for many people, and I know, in particular here, it's seasonal in the sense that there's a growing season, and then you guys are processing and all of that. So the literal sense of make hay while the sun shines, right?
Yes.
So it's really imperative that now through the end of the growing season that you guys are ramping up and doing a lot of things. And I think that is spreading the word is really important. So for people who might know somebody who's suffering from some illnesses or pain that they've been recommended, this is really the organic, straight from the farm product that it's hard to get somewhere else. Like when you're buying stuff online, you just don't know the processing that's taken place or any of that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of products claim to have CBD and hemp, but it's really hemp seed oil. So it's easy to get tricked online, and a lot of products are produced with a lot of chemicals.
Yeah.
And my mom believes in natural farming. We're not certified organic, but we use all the organic practices. And I hope to be certified in the future.
Yeah. What's the number one product that is sold here at the farm, would you say?
I'd say we have two top sellers.
Okay.
First one's going to be our FICO, fully extracted cannabis oil. This is our strongest product.
Okay.
We are having customers come back over and over that are absolutely loving it. People that suffer from extreme pain, migraines, seizures, Even we have clients that are giving it to young children that have epilepsy. Very small doses do amazing work for the body. So our FICO has been our top seller.
So how is this, what form is this in?
So this is a syringe. It has a little vial in here.
Okay.
And literally the dosing is one size of a grain of rice. So it's a tiny little drop is all you need.
Wow.
And you can mix it in with food. You take it orally. It doesn't taste great. It's very earthy, but you can put on a piece of chocolate. You don't really notice. But it really does work amazing wonders. And we actually just are improving the formula, and we're going to be able to reduce the pricing.
Wow.
So we're really excited to get it in more hands of people.
Okay.
So our,
FICO.
yep,
That's
our
number
FICO
one.
is number 1. And number 2 is one of our first products that we came out with, our watermelon gummies.
Yeah.
These are a mild product. It does not make you feel intoxicated at all, but it reduces inflammation and pain and anxiety.
Okay.
We have people like Amazon drivers that swear by it. They're like, I just need something to take the edge off and not be high.
Yeah,
so
right.
people love the watermelon gummies. We have patients and customers from all ages that enjoy it. And a lot of people don't know with edibles, like a gummy or the FICO, you want to take it sublingually. We have a blog on our website all about it, but sublingual means to hold it in your mouth, try to let it absorb through your bloodstream
Yeah, you don't
with
just
your
kind
saliva.
of swallow it whole because
Exactly.
it's not going to get to the right places in the right time.
Yep.
So CBD is different than THC.
Absolutely.
So hemp is different than marijuana. And so what is, okay, so explain what are the differences, and if someone is taking these, like you say, you're not gonna have those be tested, right, positive for anything? Is that
Exactly.
right?
So if you take our watermelon gummies, you can have a drug test, nothing's going to show up.
Right.
There's no THC. This is made from a CBD isolate.
Okay.
Now our FICO is made from the whole plant,
Okay.
which our plants do have THC, but a very, very small amount, the federally legal amount.
Okay.
So that's the difference with our plants, is they're very low THC, very high CBD. So you're getting the health benefits without the intoxication.
Okay. Good to know.
It's still cannabis, it's just a different,
yeah.
I'm going to butcher the words. My mom is our plant
yeah,
expert.
She is the expert.
She's out there watering right now.
Is she? Yeah. And we're going to come back this summer and chat with Dawn, because her story is amazing and what she's done here is incredible. If you wanted everybody to know one thing about Fingerboard Farm and Market, what would it be?
Sure. Well, we're woman-owned, we're woman-run, except for our extraordinary extractor and formulator, Justin. We love Justin. He makes it all happen. But, we're a team here, and we believe in helping the community and giving back and providing clean, natural products. So you can come to our farm, you can ask us any question, and you're going to know that we're going to help you for what you're looking for. We have a lot of people that tell us their ailments. So we're like, okay, let me help guide you to what will work best. But you can come here and know that you're buying trusted products. Everything is tested, third-party tested. We have the COA, Certificate of Analysis, so you know what you're consuming.
Well, and your mom consumes it. And,
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? So it's not only somebody who's selling it or just growing it, but actually a user of it and knows and can monitor, how it's working for them and speak from first person, results, which is excellent. All right.
Absolutely.
So where do people find you?
Sure. Well, we're all over the internet. Of course, you can find us on our socials at Fingerboard Farm. Our website is fingerboardfarm.market.
Yep.
You can buy everything on our website. We do free shipping for orders over 50. And of course, we have local pickup. You can even do porch pickup. We started that in the pandemic. You can order online. We'll have it out for you. You can come get it when it's ready. Or you can come in our shop, and we'd love to show you around.
Yeah.
We even offer samples of our CBD coffee and our watermelon gummies.
I'll have to talk to my mom. She's drinking the coffee now, so we'll see how that does for her. Look, Fingerboard Farm is located really easy, right kind of near Whiskey Creek Golf Course, right off Fingerboard Road, obviously. We were just at Green Meadows Petting Farm not too long ago, just next door to them. You will find Fingerboard Farm. It is a beautiful place. Bring the kids. There's so many cool animals here. It's in the country. It's like you're getting a part of nature, and we really appreciate you guys having us, and we can't wait to come back. Mother's Day, if you're a vendor or you want to come shop or you just want to check out Fingerboard Farm, do it Mother's Day weekend.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, Fingerboard Farm, really incredible and a great story, what Dawn has created there, and I'm so happy for them that things have continued to go well. All right, if you want to know what's happening in Frederick, you got to check out the Everything Frederick calendar, because you'll find out what's going on. All right, last night, my mom and I attended I'm going to add this here. Sorry, I gotta get it going here. We attended the Boomtown premiere of the trailer yesterday with most of Frederick, I think, was there. It was a lot of fun. The movie is going to be something that everyone in Frederick should see, because I do think it covers things that we don't know about. Rick Weldon, the Chamber of Commerce, did the MC. Chris Hall, friend of mine from high school, who's the historian on the project, spoke as well. And of course, Salyer McLaughlin, who is the writer, director, and producer of the movie, spoke, as well as his wife, Rhonda. Look, it is really, really going to be something I don't think anyone in Frederick really knows about except the people that were part of it. There's going to be some really amazing group shots that they're going to be filming soon where extras will be needed. Salyer mentioned a couple of things that they have to film pretty quickly, and I didn't even realize that this had passed, that the old Frederick News Post building is soon going to be demolished for the hotel. I wasn't sure that that was a thing yet, so if you know anything about that, let me know. However, they do want to film some of the scenes there because it's all about following these reporters through the times, mostly the 70s, with flashbacks to the 40s, and even filming today with flashbacks as well to the 70s. So it's going to be very cool. If you check out our calendar, you will see everything that's going on, and I'm telling you, every single day, more and more gets added. Sorry, I'm going to check here. Okay, let's share this. All right. So you can see today we've got Dreams. The exhibit is happening. Also, Diana the Musical. Lots of things happening tonight. Alexa said she went to see the Met performance of The Squirrels, which is, that's live music. I know, it's hard to kind of see. Yes, here it is. She said it's hard to explain what it was about, but it was really wonderful and very good. So if you want to check out the Met and the Squirrels. Of course, tomorrow morning is the grand opening of Lightbridge Academy. I'm going to be out there from 10 to 11, but it goes until 2. It's at 313 Ballinger Center Drive. You can see more and more keeps getting added to this calendar. Coming next week, we've got the Second Chances Garage fundraiser at Old Mother. Basically, just come down and have a few beers with us from 4 to 8 p.m. and a percentage of all sales is going to be donated to Second Chances Garage. Battle of the Bands is on Saturday the 27th, so a week and a day from tomorrow. Make sure to get your tickets. All ages, family-friendly show. I'm going to be one of the judges, so I'd love to see you out there supporting that because it benefits the Boys and Girls Club of Frederick. Also, on Sunday, if you've been gathering up your things to sell at a yard sale or something like that, why don't you come on out to the Pooling for Veterans Flea Market? It's from 9 to 3 at the AmVets Farm. Booth spaces are available. They had like 150 spots, and I think Nicholas told me the other day they're about half sold out. So there's going to be a ton of places to shop from, or vendors to shop from there. So if you want to shop or you want to sell, make sure you mark your calendar for that. And on April 30th, we hope that you've marked your calendar for the grand opening of the Home of Everything Frederick and More and the Goddess Group of Real Estate. We'll be at the ribbon cutting. It's at 4:30 p.m. and then happy hour to follow from 5 to 7. So if you can stop by for any of that, that would be great. We'd love to see you. And if you have an event that you want to add to the calendar, of course, all you have to do is send it to me, text, email, however you want. All right, after this next break, I talk with Lightbridge Academy and director Lola Nti. All right, here we go.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
All right, mention Promo Circus and get $25 off your slumber event, Dreamscape Slumber event. It's going to be, I'm trying to put together one so that I can actually see it, and maybe we'll give one away or something like that. I got to work with them on that and find a place. Shift Work and Play is Frederick's one and only co-working space designed to support those with young children. Get your work done while your kids are supervised. There is nothing worse than trying to work if you've got young children at home, especially if you're really trying to focus. Maybe you have a deadline for a project, or maybe your boss needs a report. You get 3 hours of uninterrupted focus at Shift Work and Play. I mean, obviously, you can stay longer, but the supervised play is only 3 hours at a time. So if you want to take your children, that's what you'll be doing. But every 3-hour play session includes a planned activity plus open-ended play, and it's such a cute place, and they have a really nice setup there. So go check it out. I encourage you to actually see for yourself how quiet it is in the back, even if there are kids screaming and yelling and having fun up front. Book a tour at shiftworkandplay.com. They are right on Northeast Street, very easy access, close to downtown. And check them out and tell Megan I said hi. All right, Promo Circus website is almost done, and I'm so proud that Good Morning Frederick is under the Promo Circus umbrella. The sponsorships that we have available, and I do want to say, soon we are going to be launching some additional content on the Everything Frederick Live YouTube channel. But our sponsorship packages show you can get a lot of bang for your buck. That is actually what Promo Circus is all about. Helping small business be more efficient, effective, and finding affordable options to reach your audience. And that's what it's all about, in doing that in the most effective way. So if you're interested in getting started by advertising, just drop me an email or text. And that leads us right to the grand opening tomorrow with Lightbridge Academy. And I got a chance to talk with Lola, and here she is.
I'm here with Lola. Lightbridge Academy. You guys just opened on Ballender Center Drive this past December.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to Frederick.
Thank you.
Because this is the first location in Frederick. But
correct.
You guys have them mostly in, are they in Virginia, Maryland, Virginia, everywhere?
So the company is founded in New Jersey.
Okay.
But our owners, this is a franchise, so our
Okay.
owners actually have another location here in Maryland in Timonium.
Okay,
Yep.
okay,
Yeah.
over near Baltimore.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so we're the second in Maryland.
Okay. You guys, it's such a convenient location over here. So, and of course, near so many businesses and homes. How has the growth been since the open?
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
We definitely, there's a big need here in Frederick.
Yes.
The community is growing. There are a lot of new builds, new families moving in, and there's a big need for childcare. So we're glad to be here to serve all the families that need it.
Yeah. What was here before? Did you guys have to do like a whole complete remodel here?
Yes, we
so-
pretty much gutted everything.
Okay.
Ins and outs, yes. We've been working on this building for a while.
Wow.
So we were definitely excited to finally open and be able to welcome families in.
Yes. What is there curriculum offered for kids? Well, first let's talk about what age group do you guys have here?
We serve from 6 weeks until 5, so right before they go into
Okay.
kindergarten. And yes, we are very curriculum based.
I like
we are
it.
actually a non-public nursery school.
Okay.
So we definitely, academics is top priority, getting children ready for kindergarten, and of course having well-rounded children.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. And right now, you guys are there any specific age groups that you're accepting or you need more of, or is there anything that's not available, I guess?
So of course, infants, we do have a wait list,
Yes.
but our wait list is looking like until about the fall.
Okay.
But we are enrolling for all age groups, so expecting parents, you want to get ahead of the
Yeah.
wait list and enroll now.
Yeah.
But we're definitely enrolling for all age groups. We have a few classrooms that are ready to open, so yes, definitely come on in.
Okay. And for a parent who hasn't been here, so what is the process? You guys take them in and tour, or how does that work?
Yeah, so definitely contact us. We get your information. We'll show you around the school, show you what we offer, tell you about Lightbridge Academy, how we care for children, how we teach children, and then we just kind of talk about enrollment and next steps. You let us know when you like to start, go through paperwork, and then you're good to go.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
Awesome. What do you guys have a need for teachers and people here to help?
Yeah,
as
so,
far?
I mean, the school is growing.
Yeah.
We're fairly new and still growing. So, of course, there's always going to be a need for quality teachers.
Yeah.
So we definitely right now, I mean, we're constantly hiring.
Yes.
We definitely just kind of keep our eyes out for people that would be a good addition to the team. So,
Yeah.
yes, if anyone is watching and interested, please definitely contact us.
Okay. Like, what sets you guys apart, I guess, from some others? Because there's some other chains and... You know, what is the difference?
I think what really stood out for me personally with Lightbridge Academy, that we are truly a solution for working families.
Okay.
Just having open in earlier hours, closing later hours, because some families have to work and need that care.
Yeah.
So just really being the solution for working families,
Yeah.
having the best interest of children and families at heart,
Yeah.
and just being here to support in any way that we can.
And is it flexible scheduling? So if you just need a few days a week, or if you need full time?
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
offer full-time and part-time options for all age groups.
Okay. And what has been the biggest challenge in getting this place open and up and running?
I think for us, it was more so everything prior to having children in. So,
Yeah.
of course, getting permits and
Yeah.
construction and then going through licensing, all of that
Yeah.
came with its own challenges, but
Yeah.
we made it through
You
and now we're here.
You did, and you are here and open and accepting. Where can people get more information online?
So definitely going on lightbridgeacademy.com, finding Frederick on there, but and also just calling us.
Yeah.
You can definitely just reach out to us, call us. We're here from 6:30 to 6 p.m.
So how long have you been a part of the childcare industry?
Longer than I can remember.
Yeah.
I started as an infant teacher in 2013.
Okay.
But it's been part of who I am and,
Yes.
and what I've always known. My mom was an educator, so I kind
Okay.
of grew up surrounded by it.
I love it.
But it's everything that I know and love.
Yeah. Well, so excited to have Lightbridge Academy, part of the Frederick community, located right on Ballinger Center Drive. Come by if you're looking for quality childcare. You got to look no further. You got to check them out. And I'm telling you, I live on kind of near Rosemont. 7 minutes to get here off Rosemont. It is right off of the 180 kind of exit. You're right there, so easy access if you're a commuter. Great location. And we know that they're going to be around for a long time. Lightbridgeacademy.com.
Awesome.
All right, so hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow at Lightbridge Academy. Again, I'll be out there from 10 to 11, and I will have some Good Morning Frederick swag. Don't forget about today's giveaways. Today is the deadline, of course, for the Flying Cows tickets and the Prospect Pantry gift card and the Taco Bar gift card. We are keeping the SOS Safe Ride through to the end of April, but please text to win. I'd love to give you guys one of those great prizes. We're back on Monday with Pam from Housewives of Frederick County, Bobby Waters from B-Dub's Island Soul, and Melissa from Movement Mortgage. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And until then, be sure to search for Everything Frederick Live on TikTok and YouTube. And you can follow me on TikTok at DaniGirl1124. Have an awesome weekend. It is Friday. Came in just under an hour for this program. I hope you've enjoyed it. 3 weeks, 15 shows, and hopefully lots more to come. Get out there and be great, Frederick.